Hello, I'm Matt Guff from thehouse.com, and this is a GNU 4 snowboard in the wide version. That's right, this is Forest Bailey's 4 board for riders with big feet, size 11 and larger. I have a size 11 boot, and it's always a good idea to get on a board with size 25.8 centimeter waist width in larger, just so you don't catch your toes and your heels when you ride. Now this is a special board. It has a little bit of metal flake to it. It looks like an old Jim Rippey Pro. It has a very similar silhouette to the old GNU Money board from 19 and 20 with a little bit of updates. But for the most part, this is an all-mountain freestyle board for intermediate to advanced level big-footed riders. This is a directional style board. As you see, the nose is a little bit longer than what you find in the tail. The stance is set back about an inch. If you like riding basically one direction for the most part, you're going to really enjoy this board, especially if you have big feet. Now with that directional shape comes a very unique profile called C3. This is the most aggressive profile shape that GNU makes. It's called a camber dominant. It has a nice style arc. As you see, the center is actually raised up, but there is a slight rocker to it that's been raised off the snow, which is actually kind of nice. But for the most part, this thing, the contact points can be kind of catchy, especially if they're very sharp, so you may want to detune them when you get the deck. But C3 provides the most stability at high speeds, which is great for an all-mountain board, but still has a good amount of pop in that tail area or in the nose if you're riding switch for the freestyle categories. Now the 4 board features a feel and flex of a 6. That feel and flex is a combination of both how the board flexes underneath your foot, the torsional flex, and then how snappy it is outside of the turn. Inside is a wood core that's called the G2 Eco wood core. There's a combination of both aspen and paulownia style woods. There's 2 strips of paulownia near each edge, and then aspen basically everywhere else. Paulownia is lightweight, makes the board actually fairly lightweight for being a wide style board. And then there's biax fiberglass on bottom to give the board strength and still the ability to torsionally twist it, and then triax fiberglass on top that works really well with that camber dominant C3 profile to give it a good amount of pop too. It has a great graphic that was done by Forest Bailey. I'm not really sure what the 4 is for. Maybe it's for forest, maybe it's that. The base is centered, which is really great, but it's called a flip-flop base too. So sometimes you'll see the background be red or blue or black like this, but GNU decided to reduce the overall amount of waste of the manufacturing process, so they do a thing called a flip-flop base. So they kind of move sections around, kind of like a puzzle. And then of course there's that matte attraction edge. This board features a matte attraction that seems to be a little bit more mellow in size. Matte attraction is a 7 serrated knife-like blade, kind of like bumps along that side cut radius that help to grip on firm snow. I really like GNU boards. I always have. One of my first real boards when I was a kid was actually a GNU Skidder that I got in the 92-93 season. I absolutely loved it. So there's always been a special place in my heart for GNU boards, and now of course for GNU boards that happen to be wide. This is the GNU 4 Forest Bailey Pro model in the wide option that you can check out at thehouse.com by selecting the link below in the description. Leave a comment or a question. Let me know what you think of the deck. Subscribe to the channel there. Check out more videos there. And hopefully I'll see you guys on snow. Peace.